So now I want to transition to the particular theory or family of theories of rights that we like, which is called the interest theory. Uh, an interest theory of rights is any theory on which there's an essential connection between having interests and having rights. What it means to have an interest is to have if I have an interest, I'm the kind of being that my life can go better or poorly depending on whether I get something. That's all it means to have an interest. We're not assuming yet anything about my interest being tied to my cognitive capacities, though we'll get to that. Um, it's just any theory on which my rights are connected to my welfare or my interests. So here's an example of a sort of rights-based theory. I have a right that my co-author not hit me, grounded in the fact that I have an interest in not being hit. So in order to say that I have a right against Joe, that's Joe, he's over there, you can't see him, that he not hit me is to say that I have a welfare interest that's strong enough or sufficient weight to place Joe under a duty not to hit me. So I have a welfare interest. It's bad for me to be hit. And that interest is strong enough to ground a duty in Joe to not hit me. That's an example of the interest theory. It's semi-intuitive. Okay, why the interest theory? Why do we like it? Well, we like it for a couple reasons. One, it really explains the directedness of duties. Why is it that I have obligations to you? It's because it's your welfare at stake. It's your welfare that's grounding the obligations. So like we said, it seems like we have duties to particular people, and the interest theory can explain why. Secondly, it really helps to explain our the comparative strength of different rights that we have. So I take it sounds plausible to me that I have a right against you breaking promises that you make to me, and I also have a right that you not kill me. But they're not the same strength. If you have to choose between the two, I hope you think it's obvious that you should lie to me rather than kill to me, or break a promise to me rather than kill me. And we can explain that using the interest theory because my interest in staying alive is a lot stronger than my interest in having my promises kept. Now, maybe you can cook up an example where it would be better to break the promise than it would be worse to break the promise than to kill me. But then what you're going to be doing is explaining why my interest in having the promise kept is greater than my interest in being kept alive.